Alright, if you watched my last video, you'll know that I recorded like the entire video. Oh, scare my. I thought I couldn't see the microphone light was on. I thought, okay, this ties in directly to what I was saying. If you saw my last video, you know that I recorded that entire video and the audio wasn't working, and so I had to go back and record it. I'm making steps to not do that again, so you can get my best impressions right off the bat and not my secondary impressions. Although I do think what I said the second time around made more sense, and so I'm happy that it turned out the way it did. But this video I want to dedicate kind of entirely specifically to carry pistols and battle pistols, and there is some video game references in here that I'm going to make as well. But I'm just going to start off with what my carry gun is. And that is, and I got to show you, obviously, because you guys are Nazis. I don't even know how well I can do this with this camera. My CZ is cleared. There's no mag in it. Here, let me... You want to dry fire this? There we go. There you go. This is clear. I don't really have a good angle for this, and I keep on hitting my microphone. But for the longest time, I have been under the impression that I need to have my carry pistol and my battle pistol be completely separate pistols. Now, I actually am coming to the idea of just consistency all the way around, and I don't exactly want to follow that route anymore. And I know there's a lot of really good reasons for a good smaller concealed carry pistol, like the Sig Sauer P365 or a G34X, or plenty of those smaller concealed carry pistols. I have personally never carried a smaller pistol. This CZ P07 was my very first pistol, and it has been my carry gun, as well as, for the most part, as well as my battle pistol. Now, I just want to say that when you're carrying something concealed, I do think 100% that you should, not you, I'm not talking about you, who cares, I don't care what you do. More for me, I didn't want to go the absolute smallest, because I am 6 foot, I'm a little bit bigger, 225 pounds, and I'm not lying there. I know, it's like, oh, I could easily lie and say that I weigh less. No, I'm like 225, last time I checked. So I'm a bigger guy, could carry something that's a little bit bigger than a G19, which the CZ P07 is like slightly bigger. The fact that I went with the threaded barrel option 100% made it just a little longer. But I also have a G17, my Glock 17, that I've been kind of training myself to have it as my battle pistol. And I think I've kind of just gone away from that idea, because I have done some things to my CZ, which I'll show you right here, and I'll show you the magazine. This is the magazine that I use, and it's empty, for carry. It's 15 rounds. That's pretty standard. Fits in here. It keeps the package pretty small. I do have some stippling because that actually really helps. The standard CZ texture is fine. It's just a little slippery. So here I've got some Dawson Precision sights as well. So I have this little mag, but when it comes to a battle pistol, I want more capacity, more capability in terms of a weapon light. I understand that you can get smaller weapon lights, and that's fine. Right now, like my carry conceal holster, I don't have a weapon light slot there. For this one, I have another one that does have a weapon slot, but it is an Enforce APLC, which I kind of want something with more power, and so I don't carry that as much. But here's what I do. I turn my concealed carry pistol into my battle pistol, And the ways I do that is, you know, I get these shield arms magazine extensions because they're my favorite ones. Empty as well. You see the follower. And I give it that extra capacity that I want to have out of it. Secondary, my battle pistol, I really want a flashlight that will do the job, that I trust 100%, that's reliable. And I want the same thing for my carry pistol. I just don't have that at the moment. At the moment, I do have my Surefire X300 Ultra Type B. And so when I throw that on there, a little finger, there you go. I turn it into this setup right here, which is more capable. And I know, you know, some people might say that any gun is just as capable, whether you have some cool Call of Duty attachments on there or not. And I completely agree, but there's certain attachments there's certain mods you can do to your pistol that make a huge difference. The flashlight being one of them. Lots of bad stuff happens at night. In the winter time, it gets dark at, like, before I even leave work at like 4:30, it will start getting really dark in the winter here in Utah. And so a weapon light becomes more and more of a necessity, not only with carry, but with a battle pistol per se. Capacity, like I said, with carry, I like keeping it small. I don't want to keep it small for my battle pistol. If I'm already carrying my rifle, if I'm already having my pistol on my belt, plate carrier if the situation needs be, I'm going to want just about as much out of this pistol as possible. So here, let me bring that up again. So that's my philosophy on this. This is just merely from me thinking about it a lot and from a consistency standpoint. I want the same trigger that I'm used to for conceal carry as I am for training with my battle pistol. Lots of people, let me know what you think. Do you think it's good to have two pistols, one for carry, one a smaller one? I know a lot of people have a G43X or something, but then they have like a G17 for their battle pistol. Does that work for you? Is that something that's fine because, you know, maybe they're both Glocks and that familiarity with the controls and with the feel and the trigger that just calls to you, then that's cool. Let me know if that's something that you like doing. But this is what I like doing, and I think it does have some merit. And I just want to, how about a big disclaimer here? Not in the military, not in law enforcement, never have been, won't be. I don't try to be. What I want to be is just a good civilian that is helpful when I can be, and someone who will protect my wife and myself in a bad situation. I did not buy my first gun until I got married. Like, after I got married, I was just like, whoa, there's more to live for. There's somebody I want to protect no matter what. And so what's great is the Second Amendment provides us that these tools for us to do that. Now, as much, you know, that's my background, that's my disclaimer, and that's the philosophy I go behind. 100% protection for myself, my family, and others who need it. That's what's great about the Second Amendment, you know. So I wanted to make this video real quick just because I had this idea, and I was thinking about this a lot today and yesterday, and I was just thinking, you know, what can I make my pistol do? And what's good is this CZ. Label me a hipster as much as you want. I don't have a CZ P10C, okay? That's got to be the hipster gun, okay? The P07, leave this one alone. I wanted a hammer fire pistol. Call me a hipster all you want. I don't care. I'm about 5,000 rounds into this pistol, and I love it, and it's had no issues other than that every once. I've only had to switch it out once, but you want to switch out the there's a little roll pin right there. it's not going to focus real well. There's a roll pin right there that keeps your pin, your striker pin in there. You're going to want to change that out every, let's say 3,000 rounds, or get snap caps, because what happens is when you dry fire this pistol, it tends to wear on that roll pin. And so if you have snap caps, that completely takes care of the problem. But if not, just replace that roll pin. You'd have to do it maybe like once a year if you want to, really. That's really the only thing I've ever had to keep up on it. But yeah, we're gonna go over. I'm gonna end the video, but let me know what you think. Is that something that makes sense? Is to have the same carry pistol be your battle pistol? Let me know in the comments. And that will be it for this video. I guess I didn't bring up any Call of Duty stuff or Battlefield stuff, which is crazy, because I usually have some comparisons to draw to, and I thought I did. But that's fine. Next video, I think I will have something about that. Either way, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. If you like to hear me ramble on for, how long has this video been? 11 minutes. If you like to hear me ramble on about things that I barely know anything about, you're free to. This is all just the thoughts of one person who has a little bit of experience of just what I want. Things that I want out of a tool like this. Cool. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.